I saw a tape from Bruna and I felt like she was so strong. She was very compelling, very vulnerable, very fierce.
Com licença, senhor Reis. Já raspou todo o chiclete dessa espreguiçadeira?
Ai.
Hey, Hel, how are you?
Good, and you? Nice to meet you.
I'm great. Nice to meet you. What a fun, action-packed movie. I had a blast.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. For me, it's also important to see a Latino-led superhero movie. And with our Brazilian Bruna Marquezine, she nailed it. She's so amazing.
She's the best.
So how important for you was to represent diversity and inclusion in the superhero genre?
I mean, I think it was long overdue. You know, it may have taken too long, but I think there's no time like the present. And being able to sprinkle some culture into the superhero genre, that is not just only Mexican culture, but you also have Brazilian culture, you have like the Puerto Rican culture, you have everything that makes us Latino, because we're not a monolith, of course, but at least you have some sort of flavor of what it could look like if we become the heroes of our own stories. So for me, that was very important to see us in a positive light, and to see us be ourselves, unabashedly ourselves in front of the camera, because we don't have to be ashamed of it.
O que eu quero parece tão distante.
Mas você sempre cai de pé, cara. Você é o Jaime. Jaime! Jaime!
Eles não saem muito de casa.
É muita honra. Jaime de lo bairro soy.
María la del barrio soy.
And can you tell how was work with Bruna? She's so amazing as Jenny in the movie.
I saw a tape from Bruna and I felt like she was so strong. She was very compelling, very vulnerable, very fierce. And she just gave me everything that I saw that represents a Latino woman and the woman that I grew up with. And having her be so talented and so professional during the whole shoot, bringing ideas into the mix and really owning the character. Like, I could not see a different Jenny in my mind. And I can only hope I can work more with her, because there's way more to do with Jenny.
Peraí, o quê?
Mirro? Hospedeiro encontrado.
Quem disse isso? Tudo bem, vai ficar tudo bem! Eu tô no espaço.
And what other superheroes and villains you would like to see Blue Beetle fighting in the future?
I think in the saga of Blue Beetle that we want to create, I would love for him to face off Black Beetle and the Reach. But if I wanted to see him with another superhero from the DC, I have to say that although Ted Kord and Booster Gold are gonna be amazing for it, I wanna see what would happen if he and Batman cross paths.
I love that.
What would Rudy say to Batman then, you know?
Eu acho que cortei o ônibus ao meio.
And the movie was a DC Extended Universe movie, and then it became a DC Universe crafted by James Gunn. So did you have to change some parts of the movie? Did you have to make some adaptations? Or the movie is the movie you planned in your mind in the first place? And there is a director cut, or is that the movie you wanted to release?
So the first question, the thing that helped us was that from the beginning, we wanted to create a self-contained movie, a movie that could live in its own, and that the outcome of it can introduce Blue Beetle to any other story. The good thing is that the way we handled it, we wanted this first movie to be the first act of a saga, right? By being the first act of a saga, you're knowing him, you're knowing Blue Beetle, you're knowing Jaime Reyes, you're getting connected and familiar with his family, so that at the end of the movie, once he's had his first adventure and he's launched up to his new world, now he can face anything, join anybody, do whatever you want. But at first, we want to keep it intimate and contained. And that helped a lot surviving the regime changes and being able to not die on the DCEU, but live on the DCU.
Cuidado, cuidado! E ele ficou bolado. Me escuta! Uptown, baby. Você pegou a pessoa errada! Eu não sou ninguém! Eu juro!
And your other question, which was?
The director's cut, or that was your cut?
Yeah, of course, there is always a director's cut. And who knows if we're ever going to see it, but it does have stuff because it's natural for things to die in the cutting room. But there are a lot of really cool things that were left out that I hope we can use on the next one, because they're pretty fun. And I think that Brazil would appreciate them too.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
This is from Brazil. I'm going to Brazil to see the movie.
I would love to go there and see it with you guys.
Você é o Besouro Azul. Eu vou precisar daquele seu arsenal agora, hein?
Pensei que não fosse pedir.
Aí sim! Bust it down, bust it down. Nana.